This is Flubs the Fool, a really unique commander from Bloomburrow that can be quite powerful if you can manage the downside, leading to some really interesting deck building decisions. It itself is a 3-cost red, green, and blue 0/5 that lets you play an additional land each turn and makes it so whenever you're casting a spell or playing a land, you get to draw a card if your hand is empty, otherwise you have to discard a card. This commander is really interesting and can be built in a ton of different ways, so let's talk about how we can maximize Flubs' potential. First, we could build it like a landfall deck that's going to play even more lands with cards like Azusa, and then use Flubs to keep drawing more once we've deployed our starting hand. Abundance is really good no matter how you're building the deck, as it allows us to guarantee whether we draw lands or non-lands and ensure that we play as many lands as we can every single turn and then stop drawing them after we can't play anymore. We could also build the deck like a storm deck with lots of small spells focusing on instants and sorceries and rituals, and then using Mizzix's Mastery to win the game in the end. We could also focus on casting cards from outside our hand with cards like Eruth to ensure that we have lots of options for cards without having any cards in our actual hand. We could also run lots of Hellbent cards or focus on our graveyard since we'll be discarding cards.